You can feel the nerves, you can feel the tension down in that tunnel. Any European final, any European trophy is precious metal. Manchester United haven't had any silverware for 4 years, and it's hurt them. They want the glory years back. They see tonight as a launch pad to really better things for the club after a creditable runners-up spot in the Premier League. That's what it's about. It weighs 15 kilos, and of course for Villarreal this is the biggest night, bar none, in their entire history. A regional club, played in the lower leagues in Spain, only reached the top flight in 1998, and here they are mixing with the elite of Europe, and deservedly so after their performances this season. They are unbeaten in Europe throughout the entire campaign, Villarreal. Splendid arena in Gdansk, the Polish port city, which staged 4 games. In fact, it was Spain's base in Euro 2012 in the group stage. Culmination of a long, hard season for these footballers. Villarreal knocked out Arsenal in the semi-finals, and they have the master manager in this competition, Unai Emery, who won it 3 times in a row, remember, with Sevilla. Just under 10,000 fans allowed in here. Allocation of about 2,000 for both of the competing clubs. Of course, Manchester United could have probably sold about 50 times that. Time to check on the team news. 4 changes for Villarreal from the team which played at Arsenal in the semi-final, with Colombian World Cup striker Carlos Bacca preferred up front to Paco Alcácer for this one. He scored a hat-trick recently against Sevilla. The Spurs loanee Juan Foyt is fit after missing 6 games with injury. Etienne Capoue, who scored against United in his Watford days, gets the nod over Francis Coquelin in midfield, and 18-year-old Yeremy Pino becomes the youngest ever Spanish player in a European final. World Cup winner Raul Albiol and Bruno Fernandes captaining Manchester United in Harry Maguire's absence tonight. Clément Turpin from France, his first European final, in charge. Manchester United have surprised most observers by leaving out Fred, switching Paul Pogba back into his old central midfield role, so creating places for both Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford. Eric Bailly gets the job in central defence to cover Harry Maguire's injury, and David De Gea is preferred to Dean Henderson in goal as expected. Only Rashford and Pogba survived from the team which won the final 4 years ago. Gerard Moreno in shot there. 29 goals this season. He's in the Spain World Cup squad, a European Championship squad announced this week. And Edinson Cavani, 5 goals in his last 3 European games. The Manchester United players will take the knee before kick-off. Robbie Savage is with me tonight. Good evening to you, Robbie. It's a big one. It's a massive one, isn't it, for Manchester United?
Yeah, it is.
Villarreal.
It certainly is. Listen to the guys in the studio before the game. I think this is United's best front 4. Rashford on the left for me is better out there than on the right. I think he's more balanced to the side. He likes to cut in on his right foot. And Pogba as a 6 next to McTominay. I think it's important. McTominay's really disciplined tonight, because if Pogba goes forward, he will have to sit there. But it's an attacking lineup from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Looking forward to the game, Ian.
So Foyt there taking the throw-in on loan from Tottenham Hotspur. He's been starring at right back when fit. He's only returning tonight after 6 games out with a hamstring injury. There's the familiar figure of Unai Emery. What has he cooked up by way of a plan to stop United's firepower tonight? United looking to make a fast start, but Villarreal are going to get the free kick. Villarreal from a little town, population 50,000, an hour's drive from Valencia. Foyt in possession. They don't have Chukwueze, their dangerous winger, who was injured against Arsenal in the second leg of the semi-final. Pino will play out there. He scored against Real Madrid at the weekend. This is Pedraza, the left back. Is Parejo. It was almost a riot among the Valencia fans when they sold him to Villarreal. Pino to play it inside, and then Etienne Capoue. They do keep the ball well, Villarreal. They did at Arsenal. They showed a lot of European nous that night. Greenwood can pick it up for Manchester United, and now Bruno Fernandes.
You see when they lose the ball, Villarreal, the two centre backs, very deep. We've seen Manchester United, didn't we, in earlier rounds against Real Sociedad away from home, absolutely destroy them on the counter-attack. And Villarreal lost the ball there. The two centre-halves dropped right off, allowing no space in behind.
Here's Eric Bailly. Signed a new deal last month for Manchester United to stay. He wants more minutes now that he's properly fit again. Big test really for that central defensive pair tonight, isn't it? Up against Moreno, who's been full of goals this year, and Carlos Bacca, who knows his way around big matches. Well, he's done it as a player, isn't he? Famously. 1999 and all that. Can he do it as a manager as well after all those semi-final heartbreaks? Trying to find Trigueros there, who scored against Arsenal in the semi, but broke down in midfield. It's Greenwood. Now Lindelof. On that left-hand side from where he's often most effective. Pogba spreading the play. He was going around pumping fists in the warm-up with all the players, whipping them up as if they needed whipping up for a game like this. Shouldn't do, really. Rashford, Shaw on the overlapping run. Shaw just voted Player of the Year by his fellow pros at Old Trafford, ahead of Bruno Fernandes, who got the Matt Busby Award.
He's had a wonderful season, but I think the beauty of playing Paul Pogba as a 6 is his passing ability. We see the switch of play there. When you play Fred and McTominay's 2-6, I'm not sure they've got the passing ability of Paul Pogba.
Manchester United have already knocked out 2 Spanish sides on their way to this final, Real Sociedad and Granada. Fizdinlo Cavani looking to get involved for the first time. He's been so sharp lately. The master of movement. Bacca, referred to Alcata up front for Villarreal for this one. Largely, I would think, on the back of the hat-trick he scored recently in a 4-0 win over Sevilla.
You can see it's a 4-4-2 for the Villarreal. Drop back into their shape. No space between the lines with the defend. This just goes before the game. How do you stop Bruno Fernandes? He'll look to get on the ball anywhere between the lines, get on the half turn, look to play forward.
It is a heck of a record that Villarreal have, having gone through the entire Europa League year without a single defeat. It's Pau Torres doing the covering, but Rashford can take advantage here. McTominay looking to strike an early blow for Manchester United.
Yeah, we've seen him earlier on the season against Leeds United score one from that distance, didn't we? Good first touch out of his feet. Drags it wide, doesn't he?
Only the one European goal so far for Scott McTominay. That was last season against Bruges. But he is having his best scoring season. Given away. McTominay was who picked it up. There's Aaron Wan-Bissaka into Bruno Fernandes with the armband. Surprisingly, really, Edinson Cavani and Bruno Fernandes, big stars, both playing in their first European finals. His planning would have been ultra meticulous, always was. High press from Manchester United worked again. They're finding it hard to get out, Villarreal. And that time an important challenge in there from Foyt, but then he lost his footing at the vital moment. And they've got an injury here. That might be Foyt who's down on the floor. He kind of trod on the ball, didn't he there, Robbie?
Yeah, he did. I think he won the ball from Rashford initially. That was a fair challenge. Rashford went down. See here. Yeah, that's a fair challenge from Foyt. Then you're right. Ian fell on the ball. Foyt, Pogba landed on him unintentionally.
That doesn't look good. It's the way you can do ankle ligaments. We're not doctors, but Harry Maguire, of course, will know all about that kind of thing at the moment. But that would be very unfortunate for Villarreal, for Unai Emery, and of course for Foyt himself, who's only just come back from a hamstring injury.
It was Pogba's knee that went into the side of Foyt's head, Ian.
Well, he's been given plenty of time. All clad in yellow, the Villarreal fans. The club is known as the Yellow Submarine. Town isn't on the coast at all. It's an hour inland, but the fans just started singing it one day. The old Beatles hit when they were in the 4th division, and it stuck. You're right, Robbie. There's a blow to the head as well. The ankle looks okay. If it's not one thing, it's another. Rashford goes down initially and looks like should have been a free kick. He was caught, wasn't he? He might have to change the shirt as well there for one point. And we're back underway again. By Moreno, who does come deep. He even helps up the midfield as well. He's got 10 assists as well as his 29 goals this season. Only Lionel Messi has scored more goals in La Liga than him. He's joint second with Karim Benzema. Not bad company to keep.
I'm not sure about the Villarreal goalkeeper, Ian. I think United should try and test him out early on.
And they're going with Rulli again here, who doesn't usually keep in the lead. Greenwood, that's up by Etienne Capoue. The pressure early from Manchester United. Villarreal have hardly crossed the halfway line so far.
Good position there from Capoue, the midfield player, getting across that near post, defending it well. Lovely ball from Pogba, wasn't it, outside of his right foot?
Yeah, clever.
He can dictate the game from that position.
Curled in there, but well defended. Bruno Fernandes looking to chip one in behind here for Pogba, who has been deployed wide on the left in most of the recent Manchester United matches, but back in his old role, the role he'll play for France at the European Championships alongside N'Golo Kanté. Big goal he scored against Milan earlier on in the competition away from home, when it looked like Manchester United might be on their way to going out on away goals. Yep, new shirt, I think, for Juan Foyt. Eighth European finalist for Manchester United. Villarreal's first, of course. Yeah, they've won 5 of those as well.
Difficult side to break down, as you said, Ian, in this competition. 7 clean sheets.
Saka was just caught by the stud a little there. Shaw looking to fizz one inside. Had a great season. And is in that 33 preliminary squad that Gareth Southgate named yesterday. I don't think anybody expected he wouldn't be in it. One of 5 Manchester United players in that squad. By Albiol. It's a slightly nervy start from Villarreal. It's as big a game as most of their players will have played. First 20 minutes, you feel, may be especially important for Manchester United's opponents tonight. Albiol, the veteran. Pedraza had to play go fetch a little bit. Then inside by the long-serving Trigueros. Is going to take it. He scored a rare goal, good one too, against Arsenal in the semi-final. Pedraza. Even with the ground a quarter full, it's so much better, isn't it, than what we've been used to most of the season to the last week or so.
Yeah, we were very fortunate to be at the FA Cup final, weren't we? Amazing atmosphere. Leicester City beating Manchester City.
First real attack here from Villarreal. Trigueros unable to keep his shot down.
Well, they worked that quite well, didn't they? Must have been a late run from Trigueros round the back, stretching for the ball.
Need to stretch a bit too far. United haven't kept a clean sheet in their last 7 games, 4 of those when Harry Maguire's been absent. Still a bit of that blood flowing, isn't there, for Foyt? Is Pino, the 18-year-old, who came on at the Emirates Stadium and performed with great polish, really. Free kick's going to be given for this. Now Albiol is pleading innocence. Apparently, people who watch the team regularly say he's been fantastic this season, the old Spain World Cup squad man.
It's a foul, that's about it. Cavani deep inside his own half. As a centre-half, I think. Just let him know you're there.
I think we've seen in recent games that Cavani is a problem for even the best defences around, the most well-marshalled ones.
It's been a very studious start from both sides, hasn't it, Ian? You know, taking care in their passing, working hard.
Hope nobody's having their dinner. Blood still flowing for Van Foyt, and more attention for him as United launch another attack forward with Luke Shaw. As Moreno working back to help out. It is becoming a 4-5-1 at times. Parejo to just flick it forward towards Bacca. Look how hard United work to get it back. Cavani. Just what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was saying before the match, how he's so much of a team player around the place. Good challenge from young Pino. But Cavani's picked it up here. Look where Moreno is at the moment, playing in the right back position. Pogba, possession almost having to be quarried in these early stages. Fernandez to curl one in behind Pau Torres. Very highly regarded, elegant central defender, apparently being eyed by Manchester United, Liverpool and others.
I thought it was a foul on Cavani. His hard work, I thought, paid off, getting a foul in that corner. Referee played on.
By to Greenwood. And a bit of a scoring streak late in the season, Mason Greenwood, which explains, I think, why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was especially keen to make room for him in his lineup for this game. Here's Pogba.
This is why, you know, look at United, 59% possession. That's why I think Pogba in this game is better as a 6, because they'll have most of the ball. Villarreal dropping deep, no space between the lines. Can Pogba get on it and thread the ball into Fernandez in that 10 position, or pass over the top?
Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I think the cross in Albiol. One ahead of Shaw's effort. It only needed a touch from somebody, but that touch wasn't forthcoming.
Smashes it across, doesn't he, with his left foot. 3 United players in there. Just says it comes out to him here. Oh, Fernandez so close. Just watch Fernandez, the captain on the evening. Just couldn't quite get a contact.
Free kick to Villarreal, and the foul on Gerard Moreno. And Pogba, the latest to need treatment. A feisty first 20 minutes. towards Moreno. It's Bailly doing the policing job on him. It's quite a big job they have containing him. Corner to Villarreal, who are not Johnny-come-latelys at all in this competition. They regularly qualify. They've been in the top 6 in Spain in 6 of the last 8 seasons. 7th, this latest one. Missed out on the last day. Corner kick, well defended by McTominay. Pino! With the deflection on the way through, the youngster looking for another goal to add to the one he scored against Real Madrid at the weekend.
It's strange that Pino on the edge of the box. United haven't got a player out there. So when the ball does drop out, Pino got a strike on goal, but good defending from McTominay.
Poor corner, easily defended by Manchester United. We're looking to break by. He's got some work to do here. He's trying to swing a ball in behind. That's not properly cleared by Rashford, back defending. And the Rabona cross was a clever one and headed over the top of the bar. How about that for a cameo?
Great skill, wasn't it? As you said, the Rabona.
Bacca.
Fantastic. Ball was behind Torres. Great skill though, isn't it?
Would have been some goal, that. Bacca did score 2 for Sevilla in the 2015 final against Dnipro. It's not his first dance. Lovely ball that by Greenwood to Cavani. Couldn't quite work it back to Rashford, who was waiting in the middle.
You just wondered, didn't you? Could have Cavani have volleyed it. Remember that goal Robin van Persie scored for Manchester United when they won the league?
Against Villa, wasn't it? Volley. Oh, well. There's Rashford trying his luck. Dipping in front of the goalkeeper, Rulli. I think they've got Foyt properly healthy now and mended the wound. Here's Lindelof. So many of these players will be in action at the European Championships soon, in his case for Sweden. Not Aaron Wan-Bissaka, of course, with all those right backs ahead of him apparently in the England queue.
Very disciplined, haven't they, Ian? Villarreal, the defending. That shape.
This is what Arsenal found very, very difficult. It was a goalless draw in the second leg at the Emirates after Villarreal had beaten them 2-1 in their own stadium. The nearest Arsenal came was Aubameyang hitting the post. It's Wan-Bissaka. Taking on to the Geros. Pogba again, they're looking for that chip ball in behind.
Listen to Scholes before the game about Bruno Fernandes. What the best players do is they find their own space. So if this continues like it is, I'm sure we'll see Bruno Fernandes drift over to the left, drop deeper, drift over to the right to try and get on the ball.
Pogba to pick it up. Sure, Manchester United have talked about putting pressure on this goalkeeper, who did look shaky against Arsenal. Villarreal got away with it on that occasion. Pino again, he's been lively. No hesitation at all about putting the 18-year-old in. He's already a Spanish under-21 international player. He's burst through this season with 7 goals. Foul by Parejo. He's usually at the heartbeat of everything Villarreal do in midfield. First final after a few semi-final agonies in his Valencia days. Just looking, Etienne Capoue alongside him there. 5 months ago he was playing in the Championship against Norwich for Watford. Need the move out here. Trigueros after a loose ball out from De Gea. Pino inside to Moreno. Pogba. Charged down by Moreno, who felt that. It's pity, it's a bit messy. I don't think Villarreal will mind that at all. It's, at the moment, hard labour for Manchester United, but there's time.
There's no flow to the game. Cavani working hard again. It's a foul on Parejo.
To swing the ball in behind, and Villarreal have the lead. It's Moreno. The United defenders lost him, and Gerard Moreno strikes a huge blow for the Spanish side with his 30th goal of the season. Big inquest in the United defence there.
Fantastic delivery. United holding that high line. The area the ball drops in is wonderful. Clearly onside. Lindelof lets him get away from him. Villarreal's 100th goal in all competition this season. That man's 30th. Poor defending, but on the half volley, it's a good finish past David De Gea. Just glances into that corner. It's the pace and from the delivery of that wonderful free kick. Poor defending from Manchester. I'm sure Rio would analyse that at half-time.
Well, what a moment for him. He has equalled the club goal-scoring record, which is held by a former Manchester United player, Giuseppe Rossi. It's his 82nd goal for Villarreal. And suddenly, this looks much, much more difficult for Manchester United. Just got away from the defenders, didn't he? They lost him. Bad man to lose.
Very poor defending. You know, they seen the run, they allowed him to run alongside and then past them. No blockers. Very high line, but the delivery was wonderful, Ian, wasn't it?
From Parejo. We've seen that thoughtful look before on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's face. Manchester United have been comeback kings in a lot of games this season. Remember, they went through the Premier League season unbeaten away from home. A remarkable run, that. They'll believe there's a goal in this for them to get back into it. Sure to try to curl one in behind. Has to be said, though, United's defence doesn't look the same without Harry Maguire in there. It's a worry for England as well, of course, and Gareth Southgate, who said he was a little bit in the dark about the extent of the injury at the moment. Maguire is here. I think I spotted him coming out for the warm-up. Don't think he did much. Sure to lay it inside. Picked up by Foyt. Likes to bring the ball out of defence and have a dribble at times. He's the wrong side here as McTominay looks to make progress again. It was picked up by Parejo. Here's Carlos Bacca. Cavani. Villarreal are working so hard to condense the space. It almost looks as if they've got 4 extra players out there at times.
There was a little sloppy period just before the goal. David De Gea giving the ball away. Then Pogba hitting a Villarreal player, trying to hit a long pass. And then Cavani working hard for the side, coming back and giving away the foul. Then poor defending. It's a poor 2 or 3 minutes for Manchester United.
Under Saka, they won't be able to create anything like that. He's off his seat now. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he wants more, he wants better. For the moment, Manchester United a little rattled. Understandably so. It wasn't really in the script, was it? Not the one they were dreaming about anyway. Scott McTominay.
Look what I said about Bruno Fernandes. Look where he is now in the left-back position. He's getting frustrated. He's trying to get on the ball a bit deeper now.
Manchester United do have the players, though, to conjure up something. There's a lot of attacking flair out there, but at the moment, Villarreal are closing every door. It's Etienne Capoue going down this time. Don't forget, Champions League final comes up on Saturday. We'll have a preview show Friday night for you at 8 o'clock on BT Sport 2 HD. Don't miss that. And the final itself, our coverage starting at 6 o'clock Saturday evening on BT Sport 1 HD and Ultimate. Manchester City against Chelsea, the all-English final, live from Porto. Could afford to smile, can't he? Gerard Moreno. A likely starter, I'm told, for Spain in the European Championships. Amazing that Spain squad, not a single Real Madrid player in it.
The wide players for Manchester United haven't been isolated in one-on-one situations, have they? At all. Haven't been able to get at their full-backs. It's because of the hard work of the wide players for Villarreal as well, doubling up.
Can't seem to develop any real attacking rhythm. Not yet, anyway. But here's Aaron Wan-Bissaka this time. Good-looking ball in there Again, great defending by the veteran Raul Albiol. 35 now, but bringing all that experience and know-how to bear. McTominay on a driving run with a tame finish. And a knock to boot.
A bit more intensity though for Manchester United, bit of desire getting forward. It was a good driving run, wasn't it? Just in that final ball, it was poor.
It's been 20 years since a Spanish club playing a club from another country in a European final have lost. An extraordinary run, that. The last 7 Anglo-Spanish finals have gone the way of Spanish teams. United, a couple of times the victims in that run against Barcelona, as Rashford tries to play this inside again. Parejo sitting there in front of his defence is the player who cuts it out.
It was the first opportunity though, one-on-one situation in Villarreal's final third. Just want to see Rashford be a bit more aggressive and taking the player on.
Shaw gets to the byline and cuts it back. And Albiol says to his goalkeeper, come and get that for us, please. Plenty to ponder for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Manchester United. Half-time might be especially important to have another think about things. Not finding a way through at the moment. Here's Bailly to bring it away. Only made 10 starts in the Premier League this season. Bailly again. Cavani started a run, had to abandon it.
So did Rashford. You know, that's where you need a Pogba on the ball. But look how deep Villarreal, look at the shape of the side.
Not really getting Bruno Fernandes on the ball too much, Manchester United, at the moment. Albiol, it's not really cleared. Wan-Bissaka.
Where United are at their best, Ian, is when teams go on to them, so they can, in transition, on the counter-attack, they can expose the opposition. When teams sit in, they find it difficult to break them down. Possibly that's why Ole went with Pogba as a 6, because they knew they'd have more of the ball.
Here he is, in fact. Rashford, Cavani, got the better of Torres, but who was there again? Parejo. Trigueros. Been a bit of a smash and grab raid so far by Villarreal. One opportunity, back of the net. Picked up again by Yeremy Pino. How might he turn it around, do you think, Robbie?
I think, listen, there's lots of time to go in. We know that Manchester United this season, when they go behind, is so strong in second halves of football. Usually coming back to win games. I just think they've got to pass the ball quicker. Try and get Fernandes on it. And we've seen Fernandes coming over to the left-hand side, left-back at times. Now Pogba gets the ball, head up, look, Greenwood makes a run. See, look at the starting position of the Villarreal defenders, Ian, very deep.
Bruno Fernandes can latch onto this one. And that's going to be a goal kick. It was Well defended by Pedraza.
Correct decision. Just watch here the replay. There, off his knee. You see there, Pogba, time on the ball, head up. Greenwood makes the run, but the starting position of that Villarreal back four, they know they'd have watched United progress to this stage, seen that performance against another Spanish side, Real Sociedad, where they won 4.
Manchester United fans won't want to miss the BT Sport film George Best, True Genius, tonight 10:45, BT Sport 1 HD, and must watch that. And don't forget, we'll have the UEFA Super Cup right at the start of next season. Could be an all-English affair, might not be. That's Wednesday the 11th of August, live on BT Sport. Whoever is involved as the Champions League winners meet the Europa League winners. Pogba. McTominay. Saka. You can see that Villarreal, Unai Emery has cooked up these tactics. They are working exceptionally hard. Whether they can do this for 90 minutes, whether it just the game gets a little more stretched later, we'll see.
See, Fernandes is picking the ball up in front of Villarreal's midfield 4. You can't pick it up in between the lines, just in front of the back 4. So he's coming deeper to receive it. What they really need is Pogba to get the ball and then feed it to Fernandes where he is now. But you can't look at the space. There's no space. All static. There's no movement.
Lindelof again. Play around Villarreal at the moment and not penetrative balls into the right areas. McTominay. Greenwood. Bacca won it. Now they're looking for a break with Moreno. He's found Pino. Nobody up there with the youngster. He's going to have to do this on his own. He's giving it a good go.
Look at Cavani. Yes, he gave away the free kick that led to the goal because of his work rate. There, running past midfield players. That's the centre forward. Pogba and McTominay in the side. There's 2 defensive midfield players. Look, it's Cavani helping out Luke Shaw. It's been quite a dispiriting first half for Manchester United, Ian. Haven't created much at all. Goal down.
Can they hear Wan-Bissaka? Made the run to the near post. They're trying to work it out to Rashford out on the left-hand side, who had found a little bit of space. There's been precious little of that for Manchester United to operate in. Villarreal defending as if their lives depend on it. And with a 1-0 lead as well. Rashford. Great piece of skill from him. Cut out by Pau Torres. It's a lovely piece of play that by Rashford. Going to take that kind of flair, isn't it, I think, to open this up. Don't forget the views of Rio Ferdinand and Paul Scholes and Owen Hargreaves at half-time. It'll be interesting to see what they might think as Greenwood makes a great run across here and is deflected into the arms of the goalkeeper. Maybe off Albiol. Could have ended up as an own goal.
Much better from Manchester United though. Greenwood, good pace, can go on his left foot, his right foot, goes down the line, smashes it across. Fortunate defending, but Albiol's in the right place at the right time.
Goalkeeper was pretty grateful. That just bounced into his arms. It could have gone anywhere. Painful one for Real Albiol, who scored against Arsenal in their first leg of the semi. In fact, he's got a couple of European goals on this run this season, coming up from the back. Bayu on the header. Here's Trigueros. Pedraza. Moreno. We have another Moreno, the former Liverpool left back Alberto Moreno on the bench tonight, Villarreal. Nearly half-time, and it ends with a Villarreal attack. There's only been a couple, but one of them has produced the vital goal. That is half-time, not going the way Manchester United want. Gerard Moreno having the season of his life, equaling the club's scoring record with his 30th goal this season, as Manchester United's defence rather went to sleep on a free kick. And Manchester United with reorganisation and thinking and work to do in the second half. It's Villarreal 1, Manchester United 0 in this final of the Europa League. Remember, Manchester United in a spot of bother in the semi-final first leg against Roma, rattled in 5 second-half goals at the Stretford end to more or less finish the tie. They'll be doing well to get 5 past this Villarreal defence. But as you've been hearing, Manchester United have made a habit this season of coming back from awkward situations to prevail. Can they change the mood, the feel of this game in the second half? Here's Wan-Bissaka. McTominay round the corner. Greenwood, who had that really good electrifying run where he outpaced Pedraza, had the legs of him late in the first half, and that nearly produced something for Manchester United.
Yeah, there are a couple of runs down that side. I think Greenwood has the beating of the fullback, just got to try and get him on the ball and isolate him 1v1 situations. Haven't done that often enough in that first half.
Rashford's ball. Greenwood does have 8 goals in his last 13 matches. It's earned him that England recall. Well, held up again by Bakker. He's having a good game up there when he can get involved, holding up the play, bringing others into it. Free kick goes Villarreal's way.
Yeah, by on Bakker, just slightly late. I think the ball had gone, so it was a foul. Wasn't going to win the ball there by silly foul.
Free kick to Villarreal, who've only conceded 2 goals away from home in Europe all season. They do know what they're doing. Pedraza getting in behind her, a deflected ball in by, he missed it. Bakker is there, bouncing around. Moreno was trying to pick up the scraps, and United get it away and breathe a sigh of relief. That could have been another one. And some panicky play back there. Danny Parejo picks it up. He picks a good ball. Capu to lay it in behind. Bakker's there again. And now McTominay, high press going on from Villarreal early in the second half. Finished 7th in Spain, 2nd for Manchester United, of course, in the Premier League.
Desperate defending, wasn't it? But they defended it well in the end. Good start to the second half from Villarreal.
There goes Pedraza, who did have a brief spell with Leeds United a few seasons ago. Danny Parejo, who set up the goal. QPR fans might remember him from a decade back when he was a teenager. Little spell at Loftus Road. He might be wishing he stayed around the way he's been playing. Again, looking to get Bakker in behind. Pino's made the run this time, and Lindelof can get it away from him. What do you think would have been the gist of the conversation from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at half-time, Robbie?
You know, listen to Scholes at half-time saying they just be patient, goals will come. I'm not so sure. I think they were patient. They had all of the ball in that first half. They were playing around Villarreal. I think they need to be moved the ball quicker. I think they need to be more aggressive in possession. One attempt on target in that first, 4 attempts on target, you know, at the Villarreal goal, only 1 on target, as did Villarreal did. That resulted in that goal. Dominating possession, they have been patient. I just think they've got to try and isolate the wide players in 1v1 situations. Get that man on the ball.
He was there, Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka to play it across. They couldn't find Cavani because Pau Torres had read that and was first on the scene. Most central defenders for Villarreal have been very alert. They've noticed where the fires might break out. Good pressure here, Cavani. Might have been a foul by him. Yeah, that's the decision.
To see, yeah, catches Parejo, doesn't he, Cavani?
Might just take one moment from him, though, to get Manchester United back in business in this final. They are desperate for this piece of silverware to put the gloss on the season, and to, when they reflect on it, say, well, it's a season of real progress. A trophy, runners-up, cut the gap between themselves and the top from 33 points last season to 12 this. There's Lindelof again. Pogba this time. Scored in the final in 2017 when Manchester United beat Ajax, when Jose Mourinho was in charge. No trophy since. I think Greenwood in behind. They're just making a little appeal there, whether there might have been a penalty kick for that, Manchester United. It was just a polite, half-hearted inquiry, but maybe VAR will look at it.
Oh, I think Pedraza catches Greenwood from that angle. Ian, it certainly looked like.
There was hardly an appeal, just one arm up from Manchester United, but of course in the VAR age things can happen, and we await the verdict on that.
I think Greenwood got there first, Ian.
Peter Walton is with us. What do you think, Peter?
Well, the check will be whether or not the player actually prevented Greenwood from getting the ball, but as we saw, the Villarreal player actually won the ball.
As Fernandes crosses, so no penalty. He's cut a frustrated figure so far. And there he is, the man with the Midas touch in this competition. He was beaten in the final when Arsenal played Chelsea a couple of seasons ago, but every other time it's been a success. You'll remember the way Sevilla stormed through the second half to beat Liverpool a few seasons ago in this competition. Capoue, I think he might be going in the book for that. If you heard any inappropriate language, we apologise for that. I think you'll be hearing rather less of it, mind you, with the crowds back in.
Similar position this, where Villarreal got their goal in that first half, Ian. Can the delivery from Fernandes be as good?
Nearly drops there for McTominay. Trying to find half a yard of space. He got a shot away as well. It's good work that by McTominay.
Did very well, keeping the ball alive. Was sure with his left foot, wasn't it? Better for Manchester United, more intensity in their play.
Here comes United's corner. Pogba was up there, long-range effort, breaks, and Cavani's there! Manchester United are level! Edinson Cavani again! He only needs the blink of an eye, and the ball is likely to end up in the back of the net. He's done it all his career. He's done it here in United's hour of need. 1-1.
First to react. Cavani once again. Draws Manchester United level. The outswinger from short. I think he gets himself just onside Cavani. There he is, centre of goal, ball drops.
Will be the usual check, of course, to see whether somebody's shirt button might have been offside or something like that. We've grown used to that. It is always that tense interlude now after just about every goal. Particularly tense for Manchester United's legions of supporters watching this around the world. Only 2,000 of them in the stadium.
Did he get himself onside quickly enough from the shot from the edge of the box? That's the question.
I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has learned to not get too excited too soon. If it does count, it would be a 17th of the season for Edinson Cavani, and his 10th in the last 11 games. United are level. Check over, goal stands, and they have a pathway back. Now can they go on and win it? Bruno Fernandes. There's an extra urgency, more business-like Manchester United in this second half. We've seen that a few times this season. Wan-Bissaka's going to stand this one up. Shaw's going to head it back. McTominay missed his shot, and then it's fizzed a long way wide by Bruno Fernandes. He might demand a lot of other players. He demands even more of himself, I think.
Much better for Manchester United. Just watch as the ball comes to Fernandes. Cavani just couldn't adjust his feet. Just as he gets smashed across, just watch Cavani central. Oh, he just couldn't try and backheel it towards goal. I've got to say, the corner leading up to the goal, McTominay done ever so well, didn't he, Ian? To keep it alive, to get the corner. Got to give huge credit to McTominay.
That's Cavani's record in this competition. He scored 4 goals over the 2 legs of the semi-final. Now he's scored in the final. And he is staying at Manchester United. There was talk in the middle of the season that he might want to go back to South America. And that changes everything. Is Etienne Capoue. And Pino. Shattering collision between McTominay and Capoue. Just has to watch his step a little bit. He was sent off in the semi against Arsenal, missed the second leg. Francis Coquelin played against his old club in that. Rather to Trigueros. Another United comeback. Of course, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer knows from his playing days all about United comebacks. He's in the most famous one of the lot. Pedraza. It's a good play that time by Bailly. Change coming up here. And Coquelin, who I just mentioned, he did play very, very well against Arsenal. He's going to come on to beef up the midfield a bit more, and I think they're going to take Bakker off, aren't they? Yeah. So that, I think that's 4-5-1, isn't it, Robbie, now then?
Yeah, you would think so. United just started to be even more dominant in the game.
Of course, that might make it harder for Villarreal to get out. Here's Pogba. Torres, another one who's in that Spain squad for the Euros. He only picked 24. Luis Enrique, a bit odd. 26 allowed. Raul Albiol, formerly of Real Madrid, of course. And Torres looking to measure one. Torres to play it wide. Albiol. In Moreno. Good so far, but then there's a loose one from Parejo. It might have been his first of the game, but it's let Greenwood have a dash here at the Spanish defence.
Just look how quickly they recovered over Villarreal. As Rio highlighted at half-time, everybody behind the ball.
Shaw attempting the cross. Glad to play at last in the Manchester United final. He's been injured for a couple and left out for a couple more during his Manchester United career. No question at all that he was going to play this time. I think just about had gone out of play. Tight though. Into the last half an hour. Might need longer. There's a little ball, Trigueros to help it on again. Pedraza looking to make progress down that side.
Great tackle. I thought it was actually United's ball. I thought Wan-Bissaka won that. We'll see here. Did it come off Pedraza? Yeah, it did.
Those long legs of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Maybe the perfect right back is a mixture between him and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Ruli's come for it. They did give him a game, a rare game in the league against Real at the weekend, really, I think just to sharpen him up, because he hadn't been in action at all since the semi-final. I don't think Arsenal put him under enough pressure in that semi. He was looking like he might give a goal away at any moment that night. It's a loose one. Manchester United in a better place now. Rashford having a dash at Van Foyt, stuck to his guns pretty well. Picked up by young Pino. Braza left the ball behind and Bruno Fernandes is able to exploit that. Starting to get into the game a little bit more. They're claiming a handball here, Manchester United. Cavani was anyway.
I think Torres just trying to pull his arm away, put it by his side. Yes, the ball did travel a long distance. Cavani still appealing to the referee.
United starting to boss things. Best phase of the game. They've got an equaliser. Can they get more? Here's Marcus Rashford. Chance of attack from the Manchester United fans in attendance in Gdansk. Here's Rashford. Moving the ball a bit quicker, aren't they? Fernandes out to Shaw. Foyt can get that one away, but it's coming back again. Ball in by Shaw. Greenwood. Pogba. McTominay. Trigueros got the block in. Not too much that Luke Shaw could do with that one.
Just watch this. Trying to pull his arm away, isn't he, Ian? Torres. Correct decision.
Yeah, I think that was never going to be seen as a serious major error on the original call. 3/4 point of the game, as near as makes no difference. 1-1. Luke Shaw just picked up a little knock there. He's back on his feet again. Fernandes was caught by Capu. Remember, he's already got a yellow, which is going to make life a little bit difficult for him with the job he has in the team from here on in.
Brilliant from Fernandes, though, isn't it? Yeah, the position you need him on the ball, in between the lines.
Taken by Shaw. The defending is pretty much assured by Villarreal. We've made it pretty clear, I think, from now on in, they're mostly just looking for scraps on the counter. And they're happy to contain Manchester United and take this game long into the night. United have other plans, particularly the man on the ball, Bruno Fernandes. "80 games, 40 goals for Manchester United. That's identical to the record that Eric Cantona had after his first 80 games for Manchester United. Some might argue, you can debate that one among yourselves, whether Fernandes is the most influential signing since Cantona. Maybe one or two, like Cristiano Ronaldo and Wayne Rooney and Rio Ferdinand, who might have an argument with you about that. A few others. Certainly been important, hasn't he? Massively important. Robbie, you heard Harry Maguire rousting the troops in the tunnel, didn't you, just before they came out again on our headphones?
Yeah, just more intensity, moving the ball quicker. I think they've done that in the second half without really threatening the Villarreal goal. Yes, they've got the equaliser.
Cavani down the line, Bruno Fernandes. Rashford's got a chance here and has missed it. What an opportunity.
I think it would have been offside. Obviously, the assistant's been told to keep the flag down. We'll see it here. They stopped, didn't they? I'll be all stopped, but he's got to put the ball in the back of the net there, Rashford. He'll be hoping it would have been offside.
We may never know. Maybe get a slow motion replay of that a bit later on, but what a moment that was. Meanwhile, Moreno matches onto it again. Coquelin fed it wide to Van Foyt. He was a bit worried that his final might be over after 2 minutes right at the start of the game. Long-range effort from Dani Parejo. This is the 12th Europa League final in its present format, and English or Spanish clubs have won all but one of them. Porto, the odd one out for Portugal. Rashford. Shaw chasing it. He was strong, wasn't he? It's a clever piece of work from Shaw. Cavani tried to improvise with the header, and he nearly made it work.
Oh, I think Shaw was shooting. It was Torres with the block, didn't know much about it. All United.
Manchester United are turning up the heat now.
Great play from Shaw. Smashes it. I think he goes for the shot.
Yep, Torres' header away. And Cavani again nearly improvised to perfection. Here's Pedraza. Bruno Fernandes is with a cushioned layup. He's starting to get on the ball and make things happen for Manchester United now. Saka's looking for the 1-2. Cuts it back. This time Raul Albiol manages to get it away. Greenwood. United getting crosses in quicker, aren't they, too? Second half. Question of whether that went out of play. Don't forget, Champions League preview comes up 8 o'clock. Friday night, 8 o'clock on BT Sport 2 HD, and the final itself, coverage from 6 o'clock. Manchester City facing Chelsea in the final, and you can only see it on BT Sport 1 HD and Ultimate. Saturday night. Torres into Alfonso Pedraza. Villarreal defence might be in need of just a little respite. That ball keeps coming back. United won it high again there.
Look at Cavani. It was Cavani closing the goalkeeper down, forcing the error.
Pogba. Loose one. Never gives much away, does he? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer always looks fairly philosophical on the sidelines. His last trophy as a manager was the Norwegian Cup in 2013 for Molde. But badly wants one in the trophy cabinet as the United boss. Pedraza's chasing that one. Wan-Bissaka just had to be a little careful with his challenge there. He was.
It's definitely a corner.
It's a rare foray forward, this, from Villarreal. As we thought, they played it pretty cleverly tonight. I think people underrated what they did in the game against Arsenal. It was all about how Arsenal had messed it up. It was quite a knowing performance. Long-range effort from Trigueros, deflects behind. That will be another corner for the Spanish side. Attacking the end where their fans are gathered. Change coming up here with the striker Paco Alcázar, Spanish international player, to come on. To draw Manchester United out. Floating behind, but it's not going to work.
Good defending from Fernandes. That back post as they make the substitution, Ian.
Alcázar played for Valencia, Barcelona and Borussia Dortmund, and Jeremy Pino's races around the teenager. But he does now hold a record of the youngest Spanish player ever to appear in a European final at the age of 18. And the attacking midfield player, Mike Gomez, to replace Trigueros. 59 seconds into the game in one of the league games this season against Eibar. He won't mind taking this to extra time, not at all. Sure this time. Manchester United once again indebted to the razor-quick finishing of Edinson Cavani. Voigt caught in possession, early ball, Rashford couldn't get Cavani in.
So unlucky there. Great work ethic from Rashford outside the foot. It was the right pass.
McTominay. Mark Greenwood. Torres is the player in the way. Scott McTominay again. Tremendous work from him. Cavani tried to just work that in a clever, deft fashion, not quite.
McTominay's been very good for Manchester United this second half. He's driven them forward at times. Cavani went for that back heel, that near post, I think. Just watch the ball get smashed across. Yeah, he does.
United corner. Their fans gathered behind that goal. Greenwood to play it in there. Lindelof tries to win the header. Pogba, it's incredibly tight in there. And Foyt can get it out of harm's way. No, he can't. He's lost it to Pogba. Great work by Shaw. McTominay. Shaw's cross in. At times here, Manchester United working as if they're in a phone booth. It's that tight.
They look fitter, they look stronger. There's more intensity in their play. You just can't see how this Villarreal side can hurt Manchester United. There's no pace in the side. The only way is from set pieces, you think.
Well, they've got one like that, haven't they? Last 10 minutes. Kafa's challenge on Eric Bailly. Lindelof with an early ball. There's Cavani again. Rashford now. Trying his luck. Don't miss George Best, True Genius, from BT Sport Films tonight from 10:45 on BT Sport 1 HD. And looking further ahead, as you just look back on that Cavani goal again, we'll have the winners of this game tonight against the winners of the Manchester City Champions League final on August the 11th for you live on BT Sport. That's the Super Cup final game. One or two things due to happen before that in the football world. Rashford couldn't find a way past Raul Albiol, who's been an inspiration back there tonight alongside Pau Torres. Loose one from Pogba. And they're claiming their blow to the head. And Alcata from by it is only yellow for him. He was suspended for the 2017. Finally, he's a former Villarreal player, still has one or two friends in the squad as well. Some playful banter in the build-up to this game. In fact, Villarreal pocketed a pretty hefty sum, £30 million when they sold Bailly. Parejo to take one of those free kicks again. This time Manchester United were switched on. They weren't on the goal. Shaw. Rashford has found him beautifully. Cavani's moving in that box. Greenwood was arriving as well.
Needs to give a free kick. I think Foyt with a late challenge on Shaw. The referee let it play on.
Shaw goes over to the sideline. It's just that he's taken some kind of a knock. Let's check this out again.
Oh,
yeah,
it's a bad tackle.
It is, yeah.
A very bad tackle indeed. I'd be surprised if that's not checked.
And upgraded, you mean? It's yellow. They will look to see whether it should be more than that. And the Spurs loanee is in the book. Six minutes or so to go here. Manchester United going to do it late in Europe again. Penalties to take it from Manchester United. It's to McTominay. He's trying to bring it down to get a volley away, and then it's Rashford harmlessly wide. Tense, nervous headache. One of those situations.
United have been the far better side, haven't they? Just can't see how Villarreal can hurt them.
Wayne Rooney's here. And with his old teammates. Derby up in pretty dramatic fashion, didn't he, on the final day?
I think he's done brilliant tonight, Ian.
Yeah, he's been a big player, hasn't he, for them? Rashford's on the run. He just showed too much of it to Foyt. United pick it up again.
He's that the tackle from Foyt. I thought they were going to show the challenge on Luke Shaw again. Ian.
No changes. There were 5 allowed, of course. Club captain Mario Gaspar, who played at Arsenal in the second leg with Foyt out injured, he's coming on. And Alberto Moreno from Liverpool, left back who this competition a couple of times with Sevilla before his move to Anfield. So comes Pedraza. Moreno will move into that position. Gaspar will go to right back. Foot's in the book with a yellow card, so that's probably a sensible move by Unai Emery. Last 3 minutes. United will believe there's one big chance maybe left in the 90 minutes for them as Jared Moreno tries to get Alcácer away. De Gea's been largely a spectator in the second half. Manchester United goalkeeper. Won this 11 years ago when he was with Atletico Madrid. Beat Fulham in the final. Roy Hodgson's Fulham. McTominay's added drive from midfield, the Scottish international. Rashford. Short to play it in there, bouncing around. Pogba was arriving, couldn't get his header on target. He does have a habit of scoring in big finals, including the World Cup final. The only Manchester United player to score in a World Cup final.
He had to generate all the power in the header himself. Pogba, not much pace on the ball from short. Are we going to have a moment, Ian, late on?
But it'll have to be late now, won't it? That's for sure. One of Unai Emery's triumphs with Sevilla in this competition was on penalties against Benfica 7 years ago. Extra time looming in Gdansk. Lindelof. Rashford. Difficult bounce, he kept it in. Against the odds, or did he? Nope, he had another think about that and decided it was out of play. Well, those fans thought they'd never see their club play in a European final. They have semi-final disappointments 4 times since they arrived. There's a pretty major course in Spanish football. They've had some good players through the years, including Roman Riquelme and Paul Scholes mentioned earlier on, lovely midfield player. Diego Forlan played for them. And Jean Capdevila was part of Spain's World Cup winning team. Marcos Senna is another one. All played for the Yellow Submarine. Last few seconds before we go to extra time here. And a free kick for Villarreal. For Parejo to play this one in again. Torres got something on it. Gaspar's got it. Torres has got a bit of room here to let a shot go. There were 1 or 2 tired legs there from Manchester United. He wasn't closed down that quickly.
That was the chance for Villarreal, wasn't it? Keeping the ball alive.
Torres has been with Villarreal. He's from the town since he was 5 years old. He was in tears on the pitch after the semi-final, trying to get through interviews. Minute of the 3 minutes of added time.
And Manchester United using no substitutes so far in this game. Should be fresh in extra time if it does go, or will there be late drama?
Maybe, because here's Mason Greenwood. Alberto Moreno biting in with a challenge. He's 1 or 2 of his old Liverpool mates say, make sure you beat Manchester United for us. That rivalry will never die. And that is it. 1-1, extra time. in the Polish sport of Gdansk tonight. Edinson Cavani, though, striking again to make sure Manchester United can take this tie into an extra 30 minutes at least. They look the stronger side in the second half there, coming back after Gerard Moreno had given Villarreal the lead. It's 1-1 with extra time coming up. More minutes ahead of us. Still no Manchester United change as well. A few people straining at the leash. I saw Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just sharing a little joke with Harry Maguire. He's definitely not coming on. He is named among the substitutes on the sheets we've been given, but he's obviously some way short of fitness at the moment, though he is walking around again. By who's in the team because Maguire isn't. Here's Rashford. Up against Gaspar, not Foyt, who was taken off short to the back post. Greenwood was closing in, but the release handling was good.
I must say, Villarreal, though, have done that well. You know, they've doubled up at times on the wide players, Rashford and Greenwood. You know, Wan-Bissaka and Shaw have had a lot of the ball, as have the two centre-halves, and Manchester United have more of the ball than anybody on the pitch, Bailly and Lindelof.
It's the tireless McTominay, who will be featuring for Scotland at the Euros. Same pattern, Manchester United probing, trying to find a way through the massed ranks of yellow in front of them. On that against the odds, McTominay, Pogba spread it wide. Now here's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes, seen that before. The little feint, the shot, Albiol got in the way of it though.
Same pattern as the game ended, isn't it? United with all the ball, pushing. With Tomley again. Great desire. There's only going to be one winner. I think he's been very good tonight for Manchester United. As you said, he's driven Man United on from that midfield area.
Moreno to Alcázar. We do have a couple of noted goal scorers if they do make a chance, Villarreal. Alberto Moreno, it's towards one of those goal scorers. Moreno already on the score sheet tonight.
I'd love to see final third entries by both sides. Villarreal hardly been in the final third of Manchester United. Hardly any attempts on target from either side, as Jake said at half-time.
What they do have, though, is European know-how, don't they? Villarreal, they've played more games in this competition than any other club, even Sevilla. Alberto Moreno to Pau Torres. Coquelin. Again, trying to build something here. Kappa was able to read that, and Bruno Fernandes gets on the ball, head up as always, setting the option. 4 yellow shirts around him, and predictably they've got the ball back. Mario Gaspar. Moreno to cut inside. And a Alcázar to try his luck. It might have broken for Moy Gomez, who was waiting. Living every second of it. Unai Emery, we saw that during his 18 months at Arsenal. Capoue, the meat in the sandwich.
You just wonder what minute Ollie will go to his bench. They look a little bit fresh at the start of this extra time period, don't they? Villarreal, Ian making those 5 substitutions, as Scholesy was saying at the end of the game. Juan Mata, James. Will it be a moment for Van der Beek, who has had hardly any game time at Manchester United this season?
Well, that would be a story, wouldn't it? If Donny Van der Beek came on and got the winner after a very difficult opening year at Old Trafford, when he's hardly had a look in. Sticking with what he's got at the moment, though, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Bailly. Bruno Fernandes again. Villarreal give the impression they take penalties right now. Anything else might be a bonus for them. They haven't completely sat back during this first period of extra time. Nice football again, keeping the ball. Who just ran into trouble there. McTominay. Likewise, really. There's been a number of cul-de-sacs out there tonight. Gaspar to spread it wide. Moreno's carried on with his run. It's Moy Gomez who plays it inside. Dani Parejo is looking for Gerard Moreno.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer trusting the players he started this game with. 98 minutes in, does that say strength in depth? As shown against Leicester City in the Premier League when they lost that game at home. Is the squad good enough to challenge for the Premier League next season? Strange why there's no substitution made after 98 minutes with the intensity United have played at.
And that still remains the way of it as well. Dani Parejo to Moy Gomez. Just opening up a little bit for him. Alberto Moreno! That was a big chance, really, if he'd got that shot across the keeper.
United are starting to look a little bit tired. More gaps opening for Villarreal. The 8 minutes of extra time, they've been the dominant side.
I think they're going to enjoy it, come what may, even with a bit of rain slanting down in Gdansk. Bit of a war of attrition now, isn't it? Manchester United, of course, have been to penalties in a European final before. Early hours of the morning, Moscow, 2008. But hang on a minute here, here's Alcapa with an opportunity. One or two things here now just starting to happen for Villarreal.
Bit of pressure. There's a substitute now is going to be made.
This one, Fred, who most people thought would be in the starting lineup tonight to replace Mason Greenwood.
Fred will probably go next to McTominay. Will Pogba go on to the left-hand side with Rashford coming over to the right.
Beaten in the air. Villarreal have posed more of the threat in this period of extra time so far. Quite at the point where we're thinking who's going to take the penalties then. The former Arsenal man going down under that challenge from Bailly. One of those who's already in the book, remember. Just got to watch their step a bit here, United. Just going through a slightly sleepier period. Once again, the usually devilish deliveries of Dani Parejo. A fist to it, De Gea. Interesting news today that Tom Heaton's going back to Manchester United after 11 years from Aston Villa. It was presumably one of the backup goalkeepers. Deal agreed. Well, they clearly believe, as does the club president, who says, you know, we're not favourites, but I believe we will be champions tonight. The corner kick, Albiol was up for it. Could be a break on if Fred wins this. Bruno Fernandes, Rashford on the chase. Couldn't get past Capu.
What a great position from Capu there, defensively for his side.
I think he can play at the back of the push, can't he? Pretty solid performer during his fairly long spell in England, first with Tottenham Hotspur and then Watford. There he is now doing the defending against McTominay. Turned into a bit of a slog in the rain here.
United's 61st game of the season, Ian. Into extra time. Only City have played more games.
I think at the moment United are out clear, aren't they, until Saturday. In Europe's top 5 leagues. It's a long European campaign, because they started up in the Champions League, didn't get through the group, or didn't advance from it anyway, Manchester United, into the Europa League and now into the final, looking to win it for a second time. They never did win the old UEFA Cup.
Remember the Cup Winners' Cup, Mark Hughes, with that wonderful goal on the angle against Barcelona, wasn't it?
Yeah, in Rotterdam. He got 2, didn't he?
Or was it Brucey with the first one? It's
a great goal. Here's McTominay for Manchester United. Really created a chance for quite a while in the game now. But as we've seen already, Edinson Cavani in particular only needs a split second sight of goal. Pogba this time. Rashford, they're appealing for offside, and that appeal is answered in the affirmative.
Yeah, good decision, wasn't it, from the assistant? Still didn't see a replay of that one in the second half, did we, Ian? When Rashford missed that near post, great opportunity. I thought it was offside.
It would have been nice to have been able to work that out, but of course we are dependent on the pictures that we are given by the broadcasters covering the game in Poland. Anybody who is looking at this game, looking at the contrast in the history and pedigree between the two sides and thought it was going to be easy for Manchester United, well, they can have another think. It's still 1-1, half-time in extra time. Yep, now read on. Let's see what happens in this last quarter of an hour, with the real prospect now of penalties to decide the winner. Here's Gerard Moreno. Lindelof was making sure he went no further, that's for certain. We've got 1 or 2 penalty takers out there, just thinking about it. Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, Paul Pogba's taken plenty in the past. Might not come to that. Across the face of goal, Pogba was waiting to pounce. Pogba had an 18-goal season in the Bundesliga when he went to Borussia Dortmund. Villarreal have made all 5 substitutes, and their chief penalty taker will be Gerard Moreno, who's scored every penalty this season. Cavani was on the chase there, but Rulli was quickly out.
Yeah, good starting position, wasn't it, from the goalkeeper, Rulli?
Torres was very composed there. Alberto Moreno looking to get one in behind Lindelof and De Gea between them. They've got that covered. I think we've seen tonight why Villarreal have gone unbeaten in the competition this season. Capu, free kick goes the way of the Spanish side. They always look worse in slow motion. Once again, Danny Parejo hovers over the ball. Hasn't got that one right. Quite subdued in extra time, Manchester United, so far.
Yeah, they are. just quite happy to keep the ball. The intensity's dropped, maybe because they've only made that one substitution and the energy's not there. Certainly in extra time, Villarreal have looked the stronger. They've looked the more dynamic.
The ball is aimed in here for Rashford. Just for a moment there was a misunderstanding between Rulli and his chief central defender, Albiol. Bit of an inquest, I think, going on between defender and goalkeeper about what nearly happened there. Rashford's taken a knock meanwhile, which doesn't look as if it's that much, but every knock at this stage, this close to the European Championship, will be a concern for Gareth Southgate for sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I don't think it's cramp because they're not stretching him out.
There seems to be some concern. Daniel James is getting final instructions there. Looks like his speed will be brought to bear, but of course I think Rashford will be one of the penalty takers, wouldn't he? You think? Well, they're going to have a party anyway. It's a bit of a tourist town these days, of course. Gdansk, famous as the birthplace of Solidarity, the movement based in the local shipyard which led the fight for freedom from communist rule in the 1980s. City formerly known as Danzig. Tries to hit it long. Lindelof to get it away from Manchester United. Pogba's got a little bit of room. There hasn't been a lot of that all night for anybody. Now Cavani. This one from Wan-Bissaka really there. Villarreal quickly on the scene. Gerard Moreno. Alcácer to play it on. Alberto Moreno to pick it up. Alcácer again. And they had to be careful, make sure he wasn't fouled, and McTominay was subtle enough with his challenge.
I think he's been one of United's best performers tonight, Ian McTominay. At times he's tried to drive United on. Good defending there. Had a hand in the goal, didn't he?
Will he be a contender for United's man of the match here, wouldn't he, I think? Maybe going too far out on a limb in suggesting that. Albiol. And to Gerard Moreno again. Rashford still out there. Moreno down the line. Gomez and Alberto Moreno. It is Alberto Moreno to play this one back. Coquelin tried to find a way through. Lindelof was hurried into a mistake. Alcácer can pick this one up. Coquelin played it down. Moreno had an effort blocked. Half-hearted appeal from him. It's good stuff from Villarreal. They're carrying the greater threat in extra time.
Yeah, I think is it McTominay on the ground? Maybe early in the build-up there might have been an arm or an elbow from a Villarreal player. As Cavani gets a yellow card. Be interesting to see, Ian.
Bruno Fernandes continues to plead the case. Cavani obviously spoke out of turn. He's in the book. Clément Turpin, the referee, who was handling games in the top flight in France when he was 26, late 30s now. He's pretty experienced. Let's check this again. Potential penalty check going on for that last incident you saw.
Yeah, it hit Fred on the hand, but I think it's too close to him. Knew nothing about it, Fred.
And the Villarreal players, of course, mob-handed in making their point to the referee, which isn't supposed to happen. The check is over, incidentally, on that. Here it is again. Peter Walton, what do you think?
No, Fred was far too near the ball. The ball struck the floor, and of course that cannot be acted as a deliberate handball there. Fred's arm was in a natural position as well, but it was checked by VAR as is customary, and Clément Turpin there was correct in not awarding a penalty kick.
Stays 1-1. It's going to be a long night here. So Tuanzebe, the central defender, who grew up in Rochdale, is going to replace Eric Bailly here by the looks of things. Daniel James. Hoping he can bring his speed to bear in one very late incident of a match-winning nature for Manchester United. Tuanzebe does have some big final experience. Remember, he helped Aston Villa promotion in a playoff final in his loan spell there. And Paul Pogba has gone off. I think he might have been one of the 5 as well from the spot. And across that bridge when they get to it, I guess. Fernandez down to Luke Shaw. He's not a man you want to meet in the final, is he? Unai Emery in these Europa finals is, generally speaking, pulled off a few coups. Shaw hitting this one long, hoping Cavani can chase it. I think everybody's minds are moving towards the potential shootout now.
Yeah, weren't arguing scored in Moscow in that penalty shootout. I think he smashed it in the top corner.
Forward by Capoue. It's been a scrappy game, there's no disguising that fact. But at the end of it, there will be one of these two clubs lifting a European trophy aloft for a big moment in their history. Those players know that. It's just the way this game has worked out. Villarreal have been very uncompromising, very well organised. Luke Shaw is down with a knock now. late night. I think it was about 1 o'clock in the morning in Moscow, wasn't it, when Manchester United beat Chelsea in that shootout in the Champions League final. John Terry had that one to win it. I'm sure he won't thank me for reminding him about what happened next. Going to have to be a bit of added time, I think, in this second period of extra time. Last minute of the 120, plus whatever is added on. As Villarreal fans have seen their team put in a huge effort here tonight to frustrate Manchester United, which they have very largely done. To spread it wide. I think James could do with that. He did score a dramatic goal, didn't he, for Wales against the Czech Republic recently. Great header. Trying to block Roberto Moreno's run. Stoppage time in extra time, of which there's 3 minutes. Looks like they're trying to get Juan Mata on, and Alex Telles, who was a noted penalty taker in his time at Porto. Is there going to be time, though? Have to be quick about it. Mario Gaspar. United need that ball to go out of play, really, to make these substitutions that they're desperate to make. Cavani knew he was offside, of course, there. Yeah, they've got the ball out of play. That was a smart piece of play by Tuanzebe, because otherwise there was the prospect of Manchester United not getting on two players who you assume they want to take the penalties, which are not so very far away. I'm not quite clear whether those substitutions have actually been made. Moreno knows he's going to be taking one, so yeah, here we go. And comes Juan Mata, who recently celebrated his 33rd birthday. Of course, a player who's won both Champions League and a couple of Europa Leagues in his career. Energetic display by McTominay. He's gone off. Aaron Wan-Bissaka makes way. Phyllis will definitely be among the spot kick takers. Mata got one at the weekend, didn't he, from the spot against Wolves. His first Premier League goal this season, not when he's played that much. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has got those players out onto the pitch. Quite importantly, maybe, Rabah to replace Capu. You're allowed an extra sub because of the extra time. That makes 6, which does seem slightly farcical, really, that you can change more than half the outfield players, but Could be, and we'll put it over. Moreno, Gerard Moreno, that is. There's Manchester United's way. There can't be too much more left of this. A bit added on for the substitutions at the end. I'm going to say it becomes a lottery with the penalties, because that's a skill of its own, but he's already writing down his names, I think, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The whistle has gone. It will be a penalty shootout to decide whether or not Manchester United win the Europa League this season.
Yeah, poor final. Don't think United took enough risks. Only 3 attempts on target all game. 1 for Villarreal, which resulted in a goal. 2 for United. Extra time penalties.
High tension here then. And it looks like Villarreal are going to take the first one. The 2 goalkeepers shake hands, knowing that they will be a central part of the drama. Gerard Moreno, 12 out of 12 from the penalty spot this season. With the first one for Villarreal.
In front of his fans, Ian.
Yeah, and David De Gea, who hasn't saved a Premier League penalty for 6.5 years, is not a noted penalty saver. Let's see. No problem at all, Gerard Moreno.
A little stutter in the run-up. Sends David De Gea the wrong way. This walk is nerve-wracking. As I said, I've done it twice. Once against David Seaman. Sent him the wrong way. It's Mata.
Yeah, well, Mata has only just come on. He's hardly touched the ball. Scored at the weekend against Wolves in the Premier League. And scores now as well. Perfect penalty. Into the corner, pretty high. 1-1.
They're all perfect if they go in, Ian. It's great. Great technique. Opens his body up. 1-1.
So the drama goes on. Looks like Rabat is going to take the next one against De Gea. He went down pretty early, and it wasn't a problem. Another very late substitute on the mark. 2-1, Villarreal.
Very early, didn't he, David De Gea?
Need nerves of steel for this. Now here is Alex Telles, who was brought on specifically for the job he now has. Scored a lot of them with his previous club, Porto. And does the job here as well. No misses yet.
Every penalty's gone to that side, Ian, isn't it?
It's a good feeling. He knows he's at least not going to be cast as the villain.
Oh, it's a great feeling when it's the back of the net, Ian. Trust me.
Yeah, it's not me.
Looks nervous.
Oh, he nearly got that Alcácer. De Gea got something on that. Oh, that close.
Fingertips. Again, every penalty's gone to that corner.
And with everyone that scored, the pressure grows on the next taker.
Bruno.
It's unusual to put your main penalty taker. He's only ever missed one for Manchester United in 22. And he's not missing that either. Again, the goalkeeper was close, but not close enough.
Got a hand to it. You heard it. Oh, it's hit him underneath the hand. Oh. Again, that side. Who will change? Who will go the other side?
He's probably thinking, I should have saved that one. Could easily have done, but Bruno Fernandes has yet another penalty. It's Alberto Moreno, formerly of Liverpool, of course, and he's put it away very, very well indeed.
Oh, it's nerve-wracking now. 4-3. First penalty goes to that side.
There will be one or two people here who can't watch this. These things are that nerve-wracking. Whole season flashing before your eyes. Marcus Rashford. MBE. Does the job.
Magnificent, the pressure. Sudden death now. 4-4.
4-4. It's the last of the regular 5 penalty takers coming up.
Basically sudden death. Great penalty. Oh.
Danny Parejo set up the goal in normal time. Can De Gea perform heroics for Manchester United here? No, he can't. It's a good penalty. Hammered into the corner. Villarreal have put all 5 of their regular penalties into the back of the net.
It's as if David De Gea just waited, thought he was going to smash it down the middle, reacted late. Now it's pressure. Cavani.
Has to score. And does. It's going on deeper into the night. Now we're getting to the people who weren't on the original list of 5.
He doesn't know what pressure is, that man. Oh, it's tense, seeing it's tense.
Mike Gomez is next for Villarreal. And he scores 2.
Straight down the middle. These are the players who didn't volunteer in the first 5. Straight down the middle. Who's going to be next? Who is it?
It's Fred. Not in the original starting lineup tonight, the Brazilian. Again, the pressure on United. They have to put this in to stay alive. Oh, and Fred does it too. Goalkeeper went the right way. It was that close. They know it. He knows it. Doesn't matter. Fred has scored.
Go on, Fred. Great penalty. Fantastic penalty. Oh, 6-6.
It is unbearable pressure. Well, Raul Albiol, star in the Spain team from their heyday years. Look at that, cool as you like from him.
It's magnificent.
What a penalty that is.
Magnificent. So cool. Oh, who's next? Who's next?
It's almost like who's the first to blink, isn't it, now? And put away by Daniel James that time.
Great penalty. Go on, Wales. Cool.
Well, that's 14 out of 14 penalties have gone in. On to the 8th takers. Coquelin, Francis Coquelin, formerly of Arsenal.
This is the one David is going to save, Ian.
No, that was maybe the best penalty of the lot. High into the roof of the net, unsavable.
What a penalty.
Standard is incredible, really.
Wow, nobody saves that.
You can't get them there. Luke Shaw for Manchester United.
That's the first time somebody's had to put the ball back on the spot.
Oh, and just about. He squeezed it in again. Rooley seemed to get something on it. Shaw is very, very relieved.
Oh, the keeper has had a shocker. Oh, Shaw won't care. Manchester United fans watching won't care. He's got to save that. Oh, Ollie. What's the score?
8-8. This is an absolute cliffhanger, isn't it? Mario Gaspar, I think, is to take the next one. That's in as well from the longest serving player on the books. It would have been particularly cruel, although Man United fans won't think so, had he missed after all his service for Villarreal over so many years.
Well, he got a hand to it as well. David De Gea just dived past it. Oh, look at the crowd.
Well, it's a nerve shredder, isn't it?
Oh, it's terrible.
And every time it's the Manchester United takers who are really feeling it. To Anzabi. Well, yeah, perfect from him. Well, what about that? Some people here who wouldn't have dreamt they'd be taking a penalty in the European final, they're having to take them, and they're putting them in.
That's magnificent, absolutely magnificent. We're nearly close to the goalkeepers, aren't we, Ian?
Yeah, we are. Could be taking them against each other. So Sir Alex Ferguson, who's due to be involved in the ceremony handing over the trophy. Goodness knows what time of night it'll be for that.
David De Gea. Come on.
Pau Torres. Another cool penalty into the roof of the net.
That's ridiculous. The standard. Opened his body up, side foots it into the top corner. Look at that. Who's left for Manchester United?
It's 10-9.
Lindelof.
Yeah, Victor Lindelof, who can't have thought he'd have to take a penalty kick. And does score. On this goes this incredible penalty shootout. All 20 penalties have gone in.
Keeper gets a hand to it. Too much power on it.
Well, it's the goalkeepers now, isn't it?
Oh, it's the goalkeepers.
It's the goalkeepers.
Wow, can you believe it? Wow. Incredible. Oh.
They haven't saved any. They've got the chance to score one, though. Rulli against De Gea scores brilliantly.
Oh, wow, what a penalty.
How are your nerves, Manchester United fans?
Oh, David De Gea. What a penalty that is. Smashes it in. David De Gea.
David De Gea. Again, same formula. United have to score this. And he doesn't. And Villarreal win the Europa League. And Manchester United, who arrive with such big hopes, find themselves sunk by the yellow submarine. Terrible moment for David De Gea. Heartbreak for Manchester United. And Unai Emery has done it again. 4 wins in this Europa League. That's a record for him. An incredible penalty shootout, won by 11 penalties to 10 by the Spanish underdogs.
Wow, remarkable. What a performance from Villarreal. 7th in the Liga. United 2nd in the Premier League. Defended well. Villarreal United didn't offer enough in attack this evening. But you've got to give them credit, Ian. Villarreal, and that man again, Unai Emery. Wow, what a record in this competition.
It's a very hollow, sinking feeling for Manchester United. Their 4-year wait for a trophy goes on. Raul Albiol and then Mario Gaspar. The long-serving club captain, Raul Albiol. And they will lift that aloft for a huge magic moment for Villarreal, who have won the Europa League and gone through the competition unbeaten in doing so. 1-1 tonight after extra time, and they've won it 11-10 on penalties against Manchester United.